Hey everybody, Crossman625 here, and today I got some Burnout Paradise gameplay for you, and I wanted to talk about this game, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit and Need for Speed Most Wanted, which is the new one coming out October 30th, 2012, which is here in a couple days. So, Burnout Paradise, the reason I'm playing this game is because, to me, it's the most similar to the new Need for Speed game. I mean, all three games, that I want to talk about are made by Criterion Games. They're all three of the latest games. Burnout Paradise was one of my favorite games when it came out in the PS Store, the demo. Me and my friends, we found it and we ended up playing it non-stop until the game released. We were playing it more than retail games. And then once this game released, we all bought it. And we pretty much played it all through the summer. Like, not even joking, about 5 or 6 months. From the time we woke up to the time we went to bed. Which is probably like 5, 6 in the morning sometimes. And we'd get up at like 10 and play it all day long again. And it was just something that was really... It's not something that you can easily duplicate. I mean, we can play Call of Duty, yeah. But it's not the same. I mean, Call of Duty is more competitive. This was more freely do what you want. We watched the game develop throughout the year with DLC. And it was something really unique that Criterion did, and I think it's one of the reasons that I like them so much now is because of how they did Burnout Paradise and what they did with it throughout the year and how they supported it. But overall, this game is, Burnout Paradise is an open world game similar to that of Most Wanted, and it's got... there's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to think how to do this because I'm doing this live commentary, by the way. But okay, we're gonna start with Burnout Paradise and then go to Hot Pursuit. So Hot Pursuit came out and then after Burnout Paradise, and I was really excited for it. The demo came out also, and I played it, and I was really excited for it. I bought it. It was a really great game, but unfortunately, it just wasn't. It was lacking something for me, something key that was in Burnout Paradise that Hot Pursuit didn't have. And that was online multiplayer free roam. I guess online and multiplayer are the same thing, but you know what I mean. It was online free roam. But it lacked it, and that kind of really sucked. I tweeted the Need for Speed account. I said, hey, is there a possibility you can add multiplayer free roam to Hot Pursuit? And they said anything is possible, which is a really vague answer, which means, I was like, yes, of course anything's possible, but obviously they're not going to do it. Because it's something major that would have to come out in the game. But, I was lacking it, and that honestly took away a lot of the magic from Hot Pursuit for me. I mean, I play Burnout Paradise to this day still, and I beat Hot Pursuit. I played it, I beat it, I unlocked everything, I got platinum, and it was fun doing the autolog system, which was something that was new that came out to that game, which they made. It's that competitive thing where pretty much all your times are matched to each other. But that was unique. Okay, that was kind of alright, but there wasn't the same competitiveness, same fun, same freedom you had when you were playing Burnout Paradise, because you were locked to tracks when you were playing with friends. I mean, you had offline free drive, which was what they called it, but all you did was drive around the city, or it wasn't really a city in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, but you get what I mean, that you just drove around the map, pretty much. Whereas this game, I felt like it was more live. You could have 8 friends, or 7 friends in there, you included, so that'd be 8, and it was just a really unique experience. And now that Need for Speed Most Wanted is coming out, I seen when it came out, I seen when they announced it, I was like, oh my gosh, it looks exactly like Burnout Paradise. I mean, when I launched the subpargamers.com, I wrote an article talking about how this game relates to Need for Speed Most Wanted and how it's similar and what the similarities are and why it's pretty much like a Burnout Paradise 2.0. It's like the second one in the game. The way I see it, it's Burnout Paradise with real cars and no barrels or stunt runs, unfortunately, which are pretty fun. But that's unique to Burnout Paradise, to the Burnout series, and not necessarily, what is it? The Need for Speed series. Need for Speed's really more about racing and competitiveness in that way. But they brought over a lot of stuff from Burnout Paradise, which was, the open world. You can pretty much do whatever you want. There's no story driven. Thank goodness. I hate when there's a story behind a racing game. I mean, I know it's something unique, like Fast and the Furious or whatever, but it just doesn't fit. It doesn't feel right. If I want to play a racing game, I want to be able to drive. That's pretty much all I do on Burnout. Like right now, I'm not really doing anything, but I'm actually enjoying myself right now, and I'll probably keep playing this even after I'm done doing this video. But Most Wanted, they brought back a lot of the stuff from this game, such as the billboards, which I can't really show you any of the stuff that I'm going to talk about right now because I already got them all. Well, there's a billboard right there. But, they're bringing back the collectibles like the billboards, the smashes, the gates, or whatever you want to call them, the jumps, the super jumps. Yeah, so, those are scattered throughout the map. I think there's like 155. You know, there's a lot more of them. I'm not sure if that's even right. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But you know what I mean. Like there's the gates, the jumps, and then the billboards. So that's always fun. You know, I had a lot of fun trying to find what was it, like the last billboard. You know, I found all my stuff, and you know, and then you'd help your friends try to find them, and you'd be like, all right, well, there's one over here, and you just drive around for hours trying to find that damn last billboard. It was just a pain in the ass, but it was so fun. And it's hard to replicate what I experienced from this game. And you know, I applaud Criterion Games. They're my favorite developer. I'm not trying to go all fanboy on them, but they do a good job, and they deserve it. Another thing they have that's going to be in Most Wanted is challenges. You know, challenges originated in Burnout Paradise, from as far as I know, and they're bringing them back into Most Wanted. Now there are 500 challenges in this game. They've added them throughout the DLC in this game. And once you complete all 500 challenges, you actually get this car that I'm driving right now. The I don't remember what it's called. It's something Diamond, P12 Diamond, I think. But yeah, I mean, Burnout Paradise didn't have real cars, name brand cars, but that's okay because the cars were fun to drive. It was just really fun in general. So let's see, what did I talk about? I talked about the 8 players, the collectibles, the smashes, all that stuff. What else do we have? We had, you know, there's no barrel rolls, which kind of sucks, but like I said, that's because it's Need for Speed. There ain't going to be no barrel rolls, there ain't no stunt runs or nothing. But it does look really unique. I mean, oh, the Easy Drive. Easy Drive was a huge thing in this game. I mean, a lot of people, I don't know if they know, but Easy Drive originated in Burnout Paradise, which is right there. You just press right on the D-pad, and bam, there it is. So they're bringing that back, which is a really great thing because it keeps the game fluent. Like, if I wanted to, I could invite my friends right now if anybody was online. And then I could just press right and then right on the D-pad and send them an invite. Or I can make a game right now. I can do Cop and Robbers, you know, Road Rage, Stunt Run, Markman, whatever I want to do. And I can just start it right now. I can select a challenge. You know, there's all sorts of challenges that they've added throughout the year. Created event, ranked event, you know, stuff like that. Your whole game is centrally controlled by this, and they're expanding on that in the next Most Wanted game, or in the next Need for Speed game. Which now you can customize your car, which you can't really do in this game except for the color. You can customize your car with mods in Most Wanted, and you can even change your car all around. Like I could be driving right now, flip right on the D-pad, change my car, press right, and I can just keep driving. I mean, it changes on the fly. You can even change mid-event, which is something really that I wasn't really expecting, but is a neat thing you can do. And then of course, you know, they brought back Autolog 2.0, I believe it's called. I'm not sure if that's official. I think that's the official name for it. Which they're expanding on that, and instead of it being like a menu system in Hot Pursuit, it's actually built into the game. So where everything you do is just on the fly, built into the game. You don't have to think about it, it's there. Like, it's just there, you know, it's hard to explain. Like, you have your speed cameras, ouch, and stuff like that. This game, you know, you had if you press up on the D-pad, you can set your online times, which a lot of them is going to be Crichton 2x4253B, 2x4B523P. Okay, there we go. You know, me and him, we had a ton of competition doing this, just setting all the times on the roads and the show times. I believe he owns almost all the online show times, with ridiculous scores, 38 million right there. But me and him, we had a lot of fun competing for those show times and stuff. It was really fun, you know. Even if he wasn't there, we'd still compete when we weren't playing with each other. And then we'll go back and be like, oh my gosh, you stole all of them. Like at one point, he owned all the roads. I went there and I played it for like 3 days nonstop, just trying to beat all his stuff. Probably even longer than that. And then he got back online, and he's like, oh my gosh, you took them all. I'm stealing them all back. So then he would go back and grind them back, and well, he just set ridiculously high scores, and I don't think I can beat him. But yeah, so you know, I have a lot of high expectations for Most Wanted. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I think I already have. I understand it's not Burnout Paradise, and I understand it's a Need for Speed game, but at the same time, it's made by Criterion. So far, they haven't failed me yet on making a game, except for a little bit of disappointment in Hot Pursuit without having any online free roam. But it looks like they figured that out, they corrected it, and they brought it back in Most Wanted. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be picking it up on October 30th, 2012 here at Tuesday in a couple days. And yeah, so you guys can expect some gameplay of that game from me, some impression videos, whatnot, as well as probably some stuff written over on subpargamers.com. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, is a website that myself and a couple of my friends created. It's a blogging type website, news, original articles, reviews, and we actually have giveaways going on also. So don't be shy to go ahead and head over there, click the link below, subpargamers.com, check that out. And I will see you guys in Fairhaven. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.